Okay, so I've already started one eye, and I'm going to go ahead and get started on the other. So first of all, I've already done my brows. I'm just going to start by, ooh, that's too much, applying a little Urban Decay primer potion to my eyes. Not that much though. And I'm also going to put a little bit underneath, just so all the eyeshadow sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a little bit of tape. You just need a little, short little piece. And I'm going to stick it on the back of my hand, press down just so it doesn't take off a layer of skin when I'm done. So here I'm going to go ahead and, I'm not going to go right to the corner of the eye, I'm going to go a little bit underneath, because I want it to leave a little space to do the eyeshadow under the eye. Then I'm going to point it up towards the end of the eyebrow. So just like that. See the little space right here? And then up, angled up towards the edge of my eyebrow. So we're going to go ahead and start with just a warm brown matte. I'm going to use Buck, which is this one right here. But any matte warm brown is going to work fine. I'm going to start with a tiny little crease brush just to be more exact, and then we'll use a larger blending brush as we get a little bit further on here. I'm not going all the way in, just kind of 2/3 into the eye. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to use, and this is an INGLOT shadow, it's this kind of sparkly, it's kind of a dark maroon with kind of gold flecks in it. It's really gorgeous. Same brush. Kind of work it into the deeper, into the crease and out past that brown. My brush is shedding on me. And then I'm actually also going to take like a little flat smudging brush like this. And this is just a Sonia Kashuk brush. And get this close to the lash line right here. And kind of in this, smudge it into this corner, the dark red still. And from here, we're going to go ahead and just blend it out really well before we go any further. So again, another INGLOT shade, and this is just a matte peach, and I'm just using a nice fluffy brush. This is a Sigma E25. I'm just going to use that to blend the brown and just make sure that there aren't any harsh edges. I'm going to wipe a little bit of that shadow off and blend this part as well. So you want kind of that nice, it's like a sunset look. There we go. We're just going to use a nice flat shader brush or flat eyeshadow brush like this. This is just a $1 e.l.f. And then yet another INGLOT. I'm going to use this kind of coppery, almost rose gold one on the middle of the eyelid. So just pat it in, and then I'm just going to tap it off really well. So right in the center here, and kind of come up into the crease. Not all the way to the outside, we just want to keep it in the center really. Okay, just like that. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to start with, I have a tiny little ledge down here, so all of my products are falling down into the sink. I'm going to start with Stila Kitten. There it is. And then a nice, one of the tiny little crease brushes. And this isn't, so we're going to do another color in the inner corner as well. So this isn't actually it. I'm just kind of blending it out here. So I'm going to put this here. Just kind of blend into these two colors. So into the like rose gold, and then up a little bit into the dark red. And then kind of around. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to go back. I'm just going to clean this brush off. And then yet another Inglot, I know. And we're just going to use this nice, really light gold. So just a little bit of that. And then we're just going to place it right in the inner corner and just really brighten that up. Close to the lash line. So you have the kind of the stila around it, and then this is like really the brighter inner corner color. And then once we're done with this, same brush, I'm going to go back into the maroon. I'm going to start working from the outer corner of the eye in for the lower lash line. So, and you can actually, at this point, you can pretty much just take the tape off. This tape always makes my eye water. I wonder if I'm the only one. So we're going to go right here. My watery eye, wiped off my makeup. And a little bit more, because I want all of the color kind of concentrated on the outer corner of the eye. And then, in the middle of the lower lash line, just like in the middle of the top, we're going to go back into this bronzy rose gold shade. After you clean off, same brush, just clean it off. And I want the middle real bright, just kind of open up the eye. So, just tap that off and just blend it into the red and into the inner corner. And then for the upper, or the brow highlight, I'm going to use that real light gold, but I'm going to do it with just a real light hand because I don't want it to be too shimmery of a look. So I'm going to do this with just a real small little shader brush. I think this is actually a crease brush from e.l.f. And just come up, way up into the eyebrow and just lightly, very lightly, just kind of brush it up there into the brow. This kind of just cleans up your brow line too and highlights it. And we're just going to come around and just do the whole thing here. There we go. And just make sure you don't have any gaps between where the peach that we used to blend here comes off and then the highlight up here. We want to just blend it lightly down into that. Alright, and that is it for the eyeshadow. So we're going to go ahead and do just a kind of a bronzy liquid liner. I am using the Loreal Infallible Lacquer liner, and this is in bronze. So it's just a real pretty dark brown with a little bit of a metallic finish to it. I'm going to just use a Real Techniques liner brush, nice and easy, nothing fancy. I'm going to do a little bit of a wing like I have over here, but nothing, you know, nothing fancy. It's just to kind of elongate the eye a little bit. Okay, so I just, when I put my liner in, I kind of twirl the brush so I don't end up with tons of extra liquid liner from just sticking the liner brush into the eyeliner, because that is not good. And I'm going to start with the inner. I'm going to use my mirror here because I'm too blind to use the the actual viewfinder in the camera. So, and just a nice thin line, and then we'll thicken the line up as we go along. And actually I'm going to bring it all the way down in this corner, so I'm going to use what's on the very edge of the brush. And I don't want it dark, so I'm just going to use what I have on the edge of the brush and bring it all the way down into the inner corner like that. And it's better to use not enough than too much. And I'm just going to do the wing at the end. I don't actually, for this look, I'm not doing it right at the corner like I normally do. I'm doing it a little bit up and then just winging it up towards, again, towards the edge of the brow to kind of go along with this line right here. So, actually I think that's a little too much liner here. So I'm gonna start like right about here instead of right here and just draw the line up. And it's just a short little line, I don't want anything big. So you see, just like that. Nice and just a tiny wing. Then I'm going to connect the triangle in and kind of shade it in. And then smooth it out and kind of join it with the rest of the eyeliner so it doesn't look like some crazy triangle at the end of your eye. I am also going to line my inner rim. So again, I use this all the time. I don't really like to line my inner rim with black just because I feel like it closes up my eye. And also my eyes water so much that a lot of times this ends up coming off anyway, and peach blends in a lot better than black does when your eyes water. So this is just a Stila Kajal eyeliner in Topaz. So, and it's just a really pretty peach, matte peach color. I love it. And it just really opens up my eyes. So I'm going to line the lower lash line, and then I am going to tight line a little bit just to kind of open the eye even more. And then from here, I'm actually just going to put on my eyelashes. It's not 105, it's actually an Ardele Demi-Wispy. These are by far my favorite lashes to use because they're really easy to put on. They have a thin band, and they're just really comfortable on, especially if you're going to have them on for a really long time. So, and to glue these, I'm going to use my Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive. I actually just ordered 3 of the dark. I had to order it online because I can't find it anywhere locally, so I'm really excited to not have to fill in the top of this, which I haven't done on this eye yet, but it'll be so nice to not do that anymore. So just a nice thin line of glue. From here, I'm just going to put on a little black mascara on my lower lashes. This is just I'm just using the Lash Discovery Maybelline with a teeny tiny brush. The gold Sephora glitter. I just got this in the Friends and Family sale. And it has this new wand that it's a mascara and a liner. So we're just going to put the liner in the inner corner of each eye just to kind of glitz it up a little bit. So right in here. I'm just going to kind of lower my gaze so I can get to a little bit more. So essentially over where that light gold and the Stila Kitten are. And I'm going to go back with the eyeliner and kind of go over the glue on both eyes. Okay, so here's the finished look. Here's a close-up of the eye makeup. And on the rest of my face, I tried to go a little bit neutral just because the eyes are really supposed to be the focus of this look. So on my cheeks, I just used the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush in pink satin. And it's just kind of a peachy pink blush. And to apply it, I actually use my Real Techniques stippling brush, and I really love this combination with the cream blushes, or really any kind of cream product, just because it actually makes the pigmentation on these brushes a lot better than just trying to use it with either your fingers or even a sponge or a beauty blender. I really like the two together. And then on my lips, I am wearing a Wet n Wild Mega Shine lipstick, and this is in 369S. So it is this super bright, obnoxious orange. So obviously that would have been a little overpowering with the eye look here. So to kind of tone that down, I put my Sephora lip gloss over it. And this is in Fresh Peach Shimmery, and I love this lip gloss. It has a really cool like doe foot applicator. I really love Sephora's lip glosses. So all of the products that I used on my eyes and face and everything else is going to be in the down bar below. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave a comment, and I'll try and get back to you as quickly as I can. And please remember to like, thumbs up, favorite, subscribe for more videos, and I will see you again soon. Happy shimmies! Can you smile and say hi? Hi! So see you later!